Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Pedri. An effective ball win. Oh, moving it nicely. And a very good challenge. Well, no stopping him. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Michael Olise. Promising pass. A real opening now. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Vitor Ferreira. Declan Rice. Rice with it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Given away by Ronaldo. And unable to keep the ball. Kylian Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. And the attacking options appear plentiful. Now, options are plenty. Michael Olise. It's a perfect challenge. Olise. Cristiano Ronaldo. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Dembele. Pedri. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
So, on with the game. And when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Pedri. The first half here comes to an end. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Declan Rice. Can he deliver? A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Olise. Dembele. Michael Olise. And he's broken free. And teammates around him. Will it be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Substitution time it is here. Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Pedri. Can he put it away? Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Dembele! It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And a good intervention. Well, the touch means a corner kick. Well, they've decided to make a change. It's a short one. Yamal! Pedri. Lamine Yamal. And support available. Bruno Fernandes. And behind it's gone for a corner. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And got rid of it. Failed to keep hold of it. Hold on! Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Di Marco. It's with Gabriel. Ferreira. And in the right position to read it. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Antoine Semenyo. Gyökeres. Holland. Victor Gyökeres. And that's where to send it. Now, options are plenty. Toure! Well, not a header that worried the goalkeeper at all.
Well, as a defender, if you can't win it, you have to make it difficult for your opponent, and he certainly did that.
An alert intervention. Michael Olise. Cucurella. Semenyo. Cucurella. And here's Saliba. On to Holland. Really getting stuck in. Oh, chance! And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Erling Haaland. Gabriel. Cucurella. On to Semenyo. Attack looks promising. Timber. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Pedri. Declan Rice. Olise. And a chance for the lead. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. And the pass was on the sloppy side. Olise. Haaland. Possession changing hands. The first half here comes to an end. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Attacking with vigour. And teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And in with a real chance. Well, if you make your move too early, you're always in danger of being ruled offside. Best. Yuri and Timber. And here's Saliba. Cucurella. Cucurella. William Saliba. Gabriel. Bruno Fernandes. And into the last 30 minutes now. Dembele. Declan Rice. Olise. And cutting it out. William Saliba. Toure. Now with Semenyo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Moving the ball really well here. Toure. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Best. Flowing here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Mbappe.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, here it is again. Dembele's cross is asking for somebody to go and get on the end of it. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Here it is now, a substitution. So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Haaland. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Now, who can he play it to? Bruno Fernandes. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
What a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What are your expectations for today?
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Kenan Yildiz. It's with McTominay. The ball with Luka Modric. And Messi in a good position. What can he and his teammates do? Van Basten. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Making progress. Van Basten. Modric. Possession recovered by Zanetti. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Dembele. And it's going to be a free kick. Modric. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Bruno Fernandes. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Dembele. Mbappe with it. Pedri. Now with Olise. Teammates available. Declan Rice. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Messi. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Kenan Yildiz. He has teammates around him. And a touch off the defender last of all. So a corner. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So all even here. Who will take control in the second half? Federico Di Marco. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Scott McTominay. Oh, great piece of individual skill. This is looking threatening. A chance now with the corner. It did look on for them, but not to be. And into the last 30 minutes now. Plenty of support here. Must take the lead here. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Bruno Fernandes. On to Olise. Dembele on the ball. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Olise. And they need to get tighter here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Kenan Yildiz. Bruno Fernandes. Kylian Mbappe. Dembele. And Dembele's given it away. Can they level it up? Fernandes. Declan Rice. Michael Olise.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
Well, they lost custody of it. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. What might we see today?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Pedri. Declan Rice. Michael Olise. Possession one. And support available. And he read it well. Vicente Lizarazu. Mbappe. Dembele on the ball. Lamine Yamal. Dembele. Thuram. On to Yamal. And now their turn to have the ball. Couldn't keep it. And he has options available. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Oh, foul play, says the referee. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Smuggled away. Thuram. Rafinha. On to Yamal. Pirlo. Zico. Oh, he's given the ball away. Zico. Lamine Yamal. Now with Yamal. Looking for that final. Can he put them in front? And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Ronald Koeman. Pirlo. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Zico. Declan Rice. Stam. Lilian Thuram. Couldn't hang on to it. Dembele. Zico. Dembele on the ball. Credit to them for winning it back. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Pedri. Rafinha. Mbappe. Dembele. Olise. It is a decent looking attack here. Oh, he's only gone and found the net! What purity of hit! caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Pirlo. Zico. Lamine Yamal. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. And he did well to cut it out. Dembele. Yamal. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Substitution time it is here. Well read to win possession back. And a goal at this stage could be decisive.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Pedri. Olise. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
What a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.